Ever damage your extension cord, run over it, cut it, and need to replace the end, once you cut that off and you don't know which wire goes to which, I'll give you a hint. I'll let you know. Very easy, very simple, right after this. Welcome to the shack. I'm Rick. Today we got a very quick tip. I'm going to show you how to replace the end on your extension cord. And in my case, I have extra cord that I got from something, and it's pretty heavy duty. This is 10 gauge. I am going to use it as an extension cord for my air compressor and my miter saw. If you have something like this and it's damaged, it's all encased so you don't see which wire goes to which plug or inlet. Without knowing, you may cross the lines and then you got problems. We're going to go through this. I've already connected one plug on the end of my cord. Now I'm going to put on the female plug on this end, and I'm going to show you. Very simple. Very simple. Some of the tools I'm going to use are very basic. I'm going to use a razor. I'm going to use a wire stripper and wire cutter. You need a Phillips head screwdriver, or in my case, I'm going to use my impact gun. What I do, depending on your plug that you got, this is the style I have, and there's many different styles. Go to any box store, pick up your replacement end. Only going to need about an inch or so off the tip, maybe inch and a half, because some of it will go in here, but you don't want too much cut off and this be clamping on just the bare wires. You want it to be clamping on the complete insulation of the whole cord to get a good grip on it. So I'm going to go about a half inch, maybe a quarter inch of this will be going in there, so maybe about a good inch and a quarter when I'm going to take off the insulation here. Now there's a couple of ways to do this. Through the years, I kind of just go around the edge like this, and I'm very careful because you do not want to cut any of the wires inside, or you can just go down so far and put your blade in there and slice it open, peel open, then kind of cut around. I will go the easier route for demonstration purposes, so you see what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go about right here, about inch and quarter back. I'm just going to take this real easy and slice into that. And you may have to make a couple passes. I don't want to go deep. I don't want to damage it. So I'm just going to go easy here, because I don't want to cut into the wires. It'd probably help if I had a better, sharper razor in here, but I just did a whole insulation job, so this thing is actually kind of dull right now. There we go. And it will break them when you just peel it. Now I'm just going to kind of push this and go around the edge until I get the peel up. Just like that. And now I can just kind of cut it and breaks off. Now you have your green, your black, and your white wires. Green is always ground. White wire is your neutral. Black wire is the power. Now on your plugs, you're going to see, even on the prongs, you have the one round, and that was always your ground. And you have one slot that is wider and one slot that is smaller. Same on your plugs. You will have one prong that is a little bit wider and one that is thinner. The smaller hole, the smaller prong, is the black wire. The larger hole, the larger prong, is the white wire. So now you get your wire strippers and cut off about a quarter inch on each one. And cutting off, spin them around, make sure they're nice and tight. And then you just get your screwdriver, or in my case, my impact driver. I'm just going to reverse it really slow, make sure these are loose. There, now they're all undone. And this is kind of a tricky part. There's like a little tab that's on this. Flip it upside down, shake it. It drops that little plate, so you insert the cord, tighten it back up, and it secures it. Before you attach it to the plug, put the end of the plug on first. So I'm going to undo these. Okay, slide my cord through that. There we go. Now I can attach the plug and we can get everything together and we're good to go. So the green goes to ground. We got to turn it upside down. You can see right there. If you go up this way, it drops down this way. You got to shake it, and it drops down. So we're going to put the cord right in there. Get in there. Right there. Then we're going to tighten it up. Now, why they do these always, I don't know, but they're never just like this. They're black and white. They are always crossed, so you got to switch it over. And I wish somehow they would change that. It'd just make it simpler. So the black goes to the small slot. Again, drop it down, insert it right there. We'll tighten that one up. And then the white wire, bring it around, turn that upside down so that drops down again, and you just kind of got to bend it so it kind of slides it in. So we'll drop it down, slide that in there. There it goes. Just kind of twist the wire stuff and it'll go in. Tighten that one up. Make sure it's all tight. Okay, very good. Now, line this up, and these light. I'll show you, we'll plug it in. And I like that because if there's no current, then I know there's something wrong. So it gives me a heads up if there's any issues or any problems. There. Now, you screw these in. These aren't fine threads or nothing. These are very coarse thread. It will only take a couple of spins to get that in there and lock. And there we have it. Now clamp that down, bites onto the insulation of the cord, holds that in there secure, so when you do pull on this, this is going to help it from pulling away from the prongs inside there. And go back and forth a little bit at a time until it gets all secured. Tighten it all the way down, nice and tight. There we have it. So that's how you replace the end. Those are the colors that go to which prong or which plug. Now I'm going to plug this in and these should light up. You see that? It's got a little light glow in there. I don't know if you can see that right there. See the light in there? It's on. So now I know I got power to that cord. So I'm ready to go. Right there. It's on! It's alive! Unplug it. Boom. Good to go. We have success. And there you have it, that easy, that simple. Now I got me a nice extension cord, a heavy duty extension cord for some of my tools. And again, if you have a cord that is damaged, you need to replace the end, not knowing what color goes to which prong, I hope that helps. Now you know. Because the last thing you want to do is reverse it. When you plug it in, you could have damaging results, especially on your tool or something. So very basic screwdriver, or in my case I used the power tool. Wire cutters to cut off the damaged area. Razor to cut the insulation around the cord, and strippers to cut the insulation around the wire and put it in your plug. And of course you need the 2 plugs. And again, some plugs are longer. You might be able to cut a little more away, but you don't want to go more than the plug itself, because the last thing you want to do is clamp the wires. You want to clamp the insulation. Quick and easy, quick tip. Thank you so much for viewing. I hope it helps you out. You never know when you may need to repair some of the cords. Hit that like button, subscribe. I have many things coming out. I may throw a tip in here and there too. So be blessed, get out there, take back your shack. Build it for a friend, always build it for family. Most importantly, build it for your sanity. See you in the next video. I got a nice cord. Cool. That's done. That's on my way.